Hello everybody and welcome back to Fallout 76. This is Burner Berry and he's a furious, faster fire rate, faster reload flamer. One thing that I want to say before I get into this is with the vaporizing nozzle, there's a glitch obviously to where you'll be shooting just like this anti-armor one. Let me pull this one out. You'll be shooting about 4 feet in front of you. This doesn't have the vaporizing nozzle on it, so let me come over here and put it on there, and so I can show you the bug, because it's not supposed to be like that, right? So I put the vaporizing nozzle on it. Obviously it gives you that big damage buff and you're like, great bro, and so you shoot 2 inches in front of you. Like, that's not good. You literally have to practically be up in their face doing damage to them. That is not good at all. So in order to fix this, what you're gonna want to do is put the vaporizing nozzle on first, then go over to the barrel, standard barrel, long barrel, and then it's fixed. That's all you gotta do. But you do have to do this every single time you load into a server. You have to put on a short barrel and then the long barrel, and then it'll be fixed. But once you leave, it gets bugged out again. Todd Howard just doesn't think that he should fix it. I don't know what he's doing. It's been well over 6 months that this has been like this, and I just found it out, and I was like, this is a necessity, because I've been using the compression nozzle because that was right in between of range and damage. Little did I know that's the vaporizing nozzle isn't even supposed to work like that. So back to Burner Berry. He's hitting for 95. No modifying damage, perk cards, or anything like that. We're using the napalm tank, long barrel, huge propellant tank, and then the vaporization nozzle. It's 114 fire rate, 228 range, 53 accuracy, and it weighs 3 pounds, but I'm wearing bare arm. So let's go ahead and put on heavy gunner. We're gonna want to max that out because it's a heavy gun. So expert heavy gunner, and then master heavy gunner right there. And then you obviously want to run tenderizer, adrenaline right here, and then bloody mess right here. And then let's see what we're hitting for. We're hitting for 164. That's really good. So I mean, once you, it's a good daily weapon if you're willing to do the little barrel swap every single time you load into something. If you plan on doing being on one server for several hours at a time, maybe it's worth your time or whatever, but I don't know. Let's just get into it and let's go over to West Tech and see how it handles. I'm gonna be doing this in power armor because I have the stabilized perk card. I want to take advantage of that, so I'm gonna hop in my power armor and we'll head over to West Tech. So the biggest flaw that a lot of people see with this weapon is fuel. They're like, fuel is extremely hard to make. They don't have a lot of oil, and same for me. I don't have a lot of oil either. So what you want to do is either you buy an ammo converter, or you can get a buddy that has it, and you can go over there, and if you grind steel, get a ton of steel, and then you can convert that. I think it's 300 for 1,000 points. So the way that works is you can go to the ammo converter and you can stack up to 100,000 ammo points, and you can convert that into any type of ammo that isn't ultrasight. So I mean, damage wise this is doing good, but back to the fuel. You want to take the steel, you want to make sure you have ammo factory maxed out, and you want to have ammo smith on in agility, and then you want to go to the tinker's workbench and craft a ton of railway spikes, or you can craft crossbow bolts, whatever you prefer doing. The railway spikes is just take steel, and then you can craft, it's 7 steel for 13, and then put on super duper also, and you'll be able to dupe a lot more than that. And I think it's 1,700 steel for 255. So if you click 255 times, it's 1,700 steel. So you can use that, and then you go over to the ammo converter, and then you can sell 300 railway spikes for 1,000 ammo points, right? So then you can buy with 10,000 ammo points, you can buy 2,000 fuel. So you don't even have to use oil. I have 30,000 ammo, and I've never crafted any fuel. Like, I got all this just from converting my steel into whatever, because steel, if you guys, especially if you guys have Fallout First, steel is like the most abundant scrap material that you have. So just turn that into, you know, have it. You'll make obviously a little bit less than if you were just crafting fuel, but you don't gotta use the oil, and you don't gotta grind for all the oil and grind for the cutting fluid plan, and that is a lengthy process in itself, because then you have to grind for purified water, and that takes forever. So in the time that I took to turn however many railway spikes into 30,000 fuel, some person would have, while regularly crafting, probably only have about 6k. So yeah, just do what I said and you'll be good on fuel, and then you won't have to worry about the ammo for this weapon. All you had to worry about is your damage output. And speaking of damage output, we are railing these people. We're absolutely shredding them, we're burning them, we're scorching them, all kinds of names are being done to these people. And what you can see, the vaporizing nozzle, it's really coming in. Now I gotta reload, but it's really coming in. The range was really, like, a lot of people are like, ooh, that's where it's not good, you know what I mean? But I mean, that's a bug. Todd Howard just needs to fix it. He needs to get off of his gold toilet, and he needs to fix some of the bugs that are in this game. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Like, the damage output of the flamer is so underrated, and a lot of people don't use this weapon because they're like, no, you can't use the vaporizing nozzle because it's bugged out. Well, it's an easy fix if you have the materials for it, and the damage obviously is insane. I mean, like, why wouldn't you want to run around with this? And Furious, you start with a smaller number, like 95, and it stacks up to however much damage, massive amount of damage you're getting. But I was talking about something completely else, completely different, and we were able to sweep through all these super mutants. You could tell this thing wipes them out. Let's go over to the ghouls and see that challenge. And yeah, I know that Microsoft bought Bethesda and all yada yada yada, but no, Microsoft doesn't know what they're doing either. They literally make a Windows 10 update and they completely wipe out all your drivers for your graphics card, and they put generic drivers that can't run with the PC and all the other things you have on, like, you know what I mean? You have to completely go in the safe mode and do all this extra stuff just to be able to get your drivers back because your drivers aren't compatible or you had a corruption when updating. That may be a more of a personal attack. I don't know. I'm kind of venting at this point, and the damage is just it's making me a certain type of way. We're turning these regular Ghouls into charred Ghouls, and then charred Ghouls into barbecue fuel. We're gonna be grilling some steaks. The charred Ghoul. Bandit scissors. Why do you have that on you? But I mean, this is an extremely, like, satisfying weapon to use. You're just mowing people down. Reminds me a lot of that one Far Cry 3 mission where you go on that weed farm and you're just like, that dubstep Jamaican song comes on and you just start like burning all the weed. And yeah, such a good song. Such a good game Far Cry is. Far Cry 3 especially. One of the best games I've ever played, to be honest. Far Cry 5 was pretty decent. I liked the base building in that game was okay. I kind of liked it. My buddy was talking about it and I was like, yeah, it did have a pretty good base building system, but I don't know. I'm getting off topic here. You can see the damage. I don't really have anything else to say about this gun. This gun is just, you know, it's Burning Berry. I mean, it says what the name does. So, and the range with this vaporizing nozzle is game changing. Like the damage that you're getting, you get probably like 40, I think like 40 damage. So like max adrenaline, we're getting 219, and that just raises with the Furious, you know. So, I mean, there's nothing else to say. Let's go kill a behemoth. In yesterday's video, I was talking about the YouTube video that I watched where Mans was using a Furious Faster Firerate Flamer, pretty much the exact same one that I'm using here, and he soloed Earl in 35 seconds while using a stealth heavy bloody build, which was insane to me. I don't know how or why that's even a thing, and why somebody thought, let's stealth while being a heavy build. But I mean, it works, so let's reload this thing and burn this guy. There's no other explanation for it, you know. And my buddy Soul, I know you're watching this, and I know you see this, and you can't tell me this is not a good gun, and it's a trash gun. Like, click off the video. I know you're watching, and you're telling me that this is a trash gun, not good. Yeah. Be quiet. We're gonna go to a Sunrise Field and kill the Myler Queen. So if I had to explain to you the feelings that I'm getting while using this weapon, two words: roid rage. I feel like I just sniffed a crap ton of crack cocaine and I injected myself with what steroids. So get a lot of roid rage here. I'm gonna go ahead and just melt this chick. We're only doing like 27 damage to her. That's a little bit weird. But we're just gonna be able to tank her, go right through it. 105s, 106. Almost one clip. If I had that 80 bullets extra, we probably would have been able to do it. We're probably gonna die as a heavy build. That's kind of sad. Well, she's dead. That's pretty easy. Look at all these little mirelurks. I don't know. I think they have a lot of that. They have extra fire resistance. I think they definitely do. These guys are really putting up a fight with this flamer. And I didn't really see the Furious kick in right there. That's a little bit weird. Let's attempt to kill a Scorch Beast. So keep in mind that carrying around like a limb damage weapon, if you're going to be fighting Scorch Beast, would probably be the best thing to do. Maybe like a limb damage like shotgun, or a limb damage handmade, or a limb damage pistol, or something like that, where you're doing small amounts of damage, or just enough to make them land, the Scorch Beast land, and then you could just beam them with this weapon. You're hurting 300s. I mean, like, this is crazy. Look at her. I'm not gonna be able to look at, like, this is not gonna work. We'll have to wait until she lands, and then we can fully, you know, empty the napalm on her. Come on. Ooh. Easy, no problem. 302. I think I just... Oh, I thought she landed. Come on. Do I have anything that I could shoot her with that won't completely demolish her health? Or make her land? I don't. There she is. I mean, it speaks for itself. You can, and then, even with the Formula P, so with the Stabilized, we're doing that, and then with Formula P, it's even smaller. It's pretty ridiculous. 173 to end the video. We were hitting for 219, full adrenaline. I mean, there's nothing else to really say besides pick one of these weapons up, you scallywag. Alright, peace out, scrubs. Like, comment, subscribe. Post, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean. Like, make a comment. Tell me what weapon spotlight to do next. Like, come on. Just do it. Alright, peace.